Fantastico. had so many issues, so many issues. Anyways, I'm here. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know. I couldn't. There was issues with the audio on my end, and I imagine you guys could probably hear everything and anything. I don't know. Could you guys hear anything? I couldn't hear anything. I had to go through a whole gambit of things to figure out what the problem was. Anyways, I'm here. How we all doing? Admit, Michael, and whoever else is lurking. How's it going? Hope you're well. Let me see here. Alex is probably going to join me in a few minutes. And whoever else. Let me just get this up here. Oh, so you heard it? Yeah, yeah. It's on my end. I could not hear anything. There was a setting that had changed on my end. I don't know why, but it did. So it muted my speakers. I don't know why, but it did. Anyways, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, Michael. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know what? This is, I have to say, the best I've been this year so far, without without jinxing it. But let me. You know what? I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna put this out, and anybody can join. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at it's doing funky things. And look at that. There's that Alex guy. What's going on, buddy?
Going on?
There we go. Why are you looking all blurry? Is it just me?
I can barely hear you, dude.
You can't hear me?
Barely.
Barely. Let me just hold on a second. What the hell?
There you go. Talk louder in your microphone.
Hold on. Let me just. How's that?
Still the same.
Let me see. How's that, sir?
That's a little bit better.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Everybody out there in Voidland, can you hear me okay? Those of you in chat, Admit and Michael are there.
you playing around with your settings?
I don't know what the hell's going on, dude. Like I said, I couldn't hear anything. There was something wrong with my speakers, my headphones, or anything.
Is are you connected to the actual roadcaster on StreamYard, or is it your camera mic?
No, hold on a sec. Let me just double check. Audio. Hold on a sec here. How does that sound?
Whenever you get closer to the mic, it sounds better. So there's got to be something wrong with the levels.
How's that?
Bit better.
Is that a bit better or the same or what?
It's still low, lower than normal.
What the hell? Hold on a sec. Let me just. Yeah, I'm all the way. How's that?
Yeah. See, when you get close to the mic, it sounds good.
Fucking what the hell's going on, man? I've never had this issue before.
That's weird.
Yeah. Let me just check this. StreamYard being StreamYard. I may hop on after a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee, man. I couldn't drink coffee right now. That would be the end of me. I would never fucking sleep. I'd be up every couple hours. Coffee. How could you drink coffee? I mean, even when I was working nights, I wouldn't drink coffee.
I can drink coffee now. Won't
Really?
affect
Really?
me. Yeah.
Fuck. Caffeine was just like well, you eat what a shot of espresso.
Probably.
So what's going on? What's new, dude?
Oh, not a hell of a lot.
No,
Same old, same old.
same old, same old. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Cheers. Cheers. Let me
Cheers.
just move that away. Um, yeah, there we go. I don't know. I figured I'd do something here on my personal channel. It's been a while. Uh, and yeah, why not? I had some time and just felt like what the hell? You know what? It's really weird when you don't have like the paid version of StreamYard. It's just so weird.
I know.
You know, because I'm so fucking used to doing certain things, and it's like, wait a second, oh, you got to upgrade. What? Ah, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
I
Um, so
read that article you sent me.
is that cool?
Yeah, it is. I was waiting for the reference of our show to come up there.
Never did,
I know.
but that's cool because I didn't really know that about Jamie.
Yeah, neither
You
did
know,
I.
I had a feeling when like he first came onto the scene, sort of thing, and we're talking about David Ferrant, right?
Hmm.
And his son Jamie Ferrant. And yeah, I didn't know that's how that was. They had been like, and then all of a sudden, bang, he's like in his life. And
Yeah.
it was really cool because it's like, I don't know, what would you do if you found out your dad was like that? Right?
Oh,
You hadn't been, you never knew your dad really.
hmm.
And then all of a sudden, you see these, you start following some stuff in Jamie's case, paranormal stuff, and then all of a sudden, well, that guy's got my last name. What the hell, man? He kind of looks like me. I wonder if that's my dad. I'm gonna ask my mom. Yeah, it is. Wow. And he's like plastered all over the news.
Yeah.
He's just this legendary, vampire hunter, if you will. he got
Yeah.
you.
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I know. I
I mean,
mean,
it'd be kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like weird too.
it is weird. I mean, like, there's Michael. And hey, what's going on, Michael?
What's going on, guys? How's it going?
Good, good, you?
What's
Going
happening?
good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's obviously out of the norm. I mean, to think my dad. I know. I could never think that. I mean,
Hmm.
it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool because
Yeah.
it's different. I mean, it's like, oh, you go to school. It's like, oh, what do your dad? What's your dad do for a living? Oh, he's a paranormal investigator. Really? No way. Oh, that is so cool. I remember, back in the day when my nieces and nephew were in school, they were like, "Can we invite my uncle in to talk to you guys? He's a ghost hunter." I'm like, "Oh, sure. That'd be really cool. I love talking to kids. I mean, I don't know how many times I've gone into schools and talked about the paranormal.
Hmm.
And it's always been a blast. I find them very, very educated when it comes to, and the questions that they ask you, like, wow,
Well, I
that is
mean, they
so
got
cool.
more information at their fingertips than we ever did when we were young.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
didn't get my first cell phone until I was like 20, and it was one of those crappy flip phones that you couldn't really do anything on.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, it's not as bad as what we had, Michael, back in the day. We had these big honking with these antennas that came out like this.
Oh yeah, the brick phones. I remember those, the Motorola ones.
Yeah, the motor. I remember finding one on the side of the fucking road, and I picked it up and it was still working. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give my buddy a call. Yeah. Hey, guess what, man? I'm on a cell phone. No way.
I was helping my mom clean out some stuff like the other day because we were going through the house and donating stuff to like Goodwill and stuff like that. And she found her very first cell phone, and it was one of those bag phones that went in the car.
Oh yeah.
Those suitcase phones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, those things used to be cool. Like, yeah, and I just, you go back and say, you think cell phones are bad now for your health? Just think of what they were back then.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of, radiation that they gave off, and the longer you had, I wouldn't doubt it if back in the day those things were killing your brain cells.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
like you said, nieces and nephews are on there constantly. My nephews and stuff. Even my youngest one at 14, he has one now. So
I mean, yeah, kids gotta have they gotta have cell phones now. It's like prerequisite. It's like normality for these kids that you're not cool unless you got a cell phone. I mean, God forbid. Oh my God, he's got no cell phone, or she's got no cell phone. Imagine that. You're only
Yeah.
cool if you have a cell phone. You know, and Alex, I'm saying this now because your daughter is gonna get to that age and say, "Hey, Dad, can I have a cell phone?"
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for that day to happen.
uh, well, yeah, it's good because you can kind of keep tabs on her, like where she is and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what parents thought in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
until they became very, very shifty and smarter than you when it came to the technology. You're like, oh, I'm smart. I know everything about it. I know all the ins and outs, and yet they're running circles around you. Right, it's like Snapchat. Snapchat. It shows where you are when they share, and parents are like, you better have that on so I know where you are at any given time. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Sure. And they probably have a way to like kind of manipulate it to make them think, well, hey, well, okay, he's where he says he is, and he's not. I'll just leave that cell phone here. I have another one. Alex is smiling because he probably did that.
You don't want to know the stuff I've done.
Yeah. Well, no, I do want to know. Uh,
Very
it's
tame.
you were very tame.
Yeah, I was very tame.
You were very tame. I mean, come on. You moved from like farm, small
I moved
town.
from a different country, first of all.
Well, yeah, from a different country to a farm,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you hit the big city. Like, what was it like?
Mhm.
What was it like for you when you moved to TO?
It was culture
Hey
shock.
V, what's going on, V?
Culture shock because even when I lived in Italy, we lived in a small town,
Yeah,
right? So everybody knew each other, right?
yeah.
So to go from that to a farm, the culture shock was obviously having to learn a new language, new culture, everything, right? Once
Mhm.
that got settled in, moving from the middle of fucking nowhere to a city like Toronto is like that was a big culture shock.
Now, we're saying the middle of nowhere. Alex knows, like
Yeah.
Manitoba. The winters are brutal.
Yes, they are. Well,
I,
they're right above Minnesota, so that
Yeah,
should tell
that'll tell you, man. Like they're brutal. Like sorry, you didn't hear you, Michael. Go ahead, say it again.
and Alex I can relate to like being out in the middle of nowhere because he's seen pictures of like the area I live, pretty much surrounded by woods.
Are
Yeah.
you? Are
Well,
you?
we didn't have any woods there. It was all farmland.
Yeah, it's
Like
all
you could literally,
farmland.
like the joke goes that you can watch your dog run away for like 3 days.
Oh man!
That's how flat it is over there, right? So
Very
Or I can
flat.
step outside and pee in the front yard if I want to.
Yeah.
you got a lot. You got enough trees to hide yourself, huh? Are you close to the Appalachian?
The Appalachians, I think, is like a little further north where I'm at because I'm
Okay.
on Tennessee, so I think it's closer along the Virginia line toward
So okay, so how far are you from Nashville?
from Nashville. I am 4 hours away.
Wow, that's yeah, that's quite a way. So are you closer to say Nashville or are you closer to Georgia?
I am closer to Nashville than I am to Georgia, so
Okay.
just about 6 hours away.
So what are you more northern Tennessee?
I'm more western, like
Or west? Okay.
yeah, finds like the well, give or take, Mississippi is not too far from where I'm at. So
Oh, you're okay, so you're down so you're further south
yeah,
than Nashville. Okay. So are we saying so you'd be closer to say Memphis?
yes, Memphis is
Okay,
exactly
okay, okay. I got you now.
depending on traffic.
What's that?
I said Memphis is exactly an hour away from me, depending on traffic. So
Yeah, so you're way closer. I see. I'd love to get down to Memphis and just I've been to Nashville. I've been to Chattanooga. I've been. You know what? What a beautiful drive! I'm telling you that the southern part of Tennessee is just absolutely stunning.
it is. The
You
woods are
know.
always pretty and everything this time of year. So
Yeah, and the coming fall and everything else. Yeah, that's, I mean, down there, I guess, like, because obviously you don't really get like a brutal winter, right? I mean, you get a little bit of a winter, but you don't get a brutal winter.
the most room we had was last year. I texted Alex this on Discord. Like afterwards, I was like, we were without power for 8 days.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
since the
Eight.
ice storm came through, I was sitting over there writing messages in the snow, going, "I need coffee now, damn it!"
Wow. Yeah, it's and that's the thing, the one thing I noticed when I drove through Kentucky and driving through Kentucky and driving through Tennessee is how like sure you have your small little towns and then you have your major centers, but I mean, there's times when you're traveling like there's really nothing.
Oh
Like
yeah,
nothing but forest and hills, because it's very. I know, like obviously, Kentucky is very hilly, very lush green, forested, hilly kind of, and I find Tennessee's kind of like the same way, right?
it is very much so.
And the one thing I follow on I think what is it, Instagram? I think it's Instagram or Facebook. I don't know, one of the two. It's what are they called? I think they're called Old Appalachian something. I can't remember. And they show. I think I shared one place with you, Michael, and I asked if you were close to it. And you're like, oh, you're pretty far. But I find that's really cool because they show all the like the historic like houses and locations there because there's so many of them.
There are. There's like I was telling Ryan this like the other day. I'm like, he's so lucky to be in Virginia, where there's like tons and tons of places that he could go to within the vicinity of his area. But for me, it's like the closest town that has like supposedly haunted locations for me to visit and stuff like that is like give or take 30 minutes out. So it's not too far of a drive or anything to ride for that matter. But the closest one is Hope Cemetery. It supposedly has a phantom cat that visitors report feeling or seeing like in the cemetery because it belonged to one of the family members that was buried in that cemetery. And it's named Polk Cemetery after the former president James K. Polk. So he's also one of the
There you go.
presidents that's supposed to be. in the cemetery as well as a mourning mother. So, but I went there. I didn't really see anything, so I edited a video and everything. And one of the, like I said, one of the claims was like you were supposed to be able to feel or see a phantom cat, and I didn't even notice this. Like I said, until I was editing it, I was walking past the cat's tombstone because it was buried like over there with the family members and stuff, and I saw a shadow that looked like, you know how cats get when they're scared, they like kind of arch their back and like start off.
Yep.
Well, I saw something like that leaving the tombstone from behind and like running off. I showed Ryan it. He's like, that looks exactly like what Alicia and him see. So at their house.
Mm, wow. I don't know, your audio is kind of choppy there, so there's little bits and pieces. I don't know. Is it just maybe my? I don't know, Alex. Oh, you're muted.
It's a bit choppy, but I think it's because Michael, if you have headphones with a mic on it, that'll help probably.
Oh, I don't have any headphones. My
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
okay.
just a little. That's fine. I can make out what you're saying. It's just the odd time it gets a little choppy and just. The only one I know, something like you described. Yeah, V. You know, you guys, have you guys checked out V's music?
I haven't had
Uh,
the chance yet.
Oh,
um,
check V's music out. I'm telling you, fuck, he's brilliant, man. Some really cool stuff, and I can't keep saying that, V. I'm really enjoying the stuff that you're pumping out there. Just keep it up. Keep saying it. I like to play some of it on the upcoming season, Alex.
Sure.
That'd be pretty cool.
mm,
Um,
I got
and
some music we can play too.
of course you do.
That's music to my ears, man.
Soothing sounds of the 70s.
late night radio frequencies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's frequencies, all right.
Yeah. Man, that's one hell of a big cup. Yeah. What's on the outside of the cup?
Harry Potter schools. So
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, awesome. Wow. Hey, look up. Oh, I see it. I see it. Alex, do you see the sticker above Michael's head?
Yep.
I also got the shit in the closet. So
Fart blossom.
Oh,
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that stuff on the bottom. Oh,
what is that? That looks like jizz, man.
it's hops. It's hops. This thing's been sitting in the fucking liquor store for God knows how long.
um,
But it's
saying it's
good.
changed. So like mine.
It is it is age, but the problem with an IPA is that the hops fade, and that's what's happening here. They just so you lose a lot of the flavor, which whatever. Tastes good. Tastes good. So Michael, what do you got going on? Like, I mean, you're a busy guy. I mean, you've been really pumping out some guests there. I'm really impressed. Good stuff.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Well, this Tuesday I was well lucky enough to book Lloyd Arbuff or
Yeah,
Arbuff, the professor of the paranormal or librarian of the paranormal, as you guys call him.
yeah.
Uh, and thanks to him, I was capable of booking two more guests that are friends of his. I booked demonologist James Anito the other day and had him on. And then Tuesday, I will be having Dr. Brian Lee Parsons of Paranormal News Insider coming on, who created the E4 method in paranormal stuff. So,
We should direct you in the direction. I know I'm sure we'll probably have him on in the new season. I'm sure of it. It's been a while since he's been on, but somebody down your kind of way who's really cool, who's a really good friend of ours, who's really versed in the Bell Witch.
Yeah.
ooh, nice.
Uh,
Fits
Patrick Pat Fitzhugh. Are you familiar with him?
I am not, but I'll definitely check it out if you
He
guys got to share
he's
it on
prob-
Discord.
he's probably the one of the best, if not the best, historians when it comes to the Bell Witch. Yeah,
Very
so and he's written, I don't know what, four books on the Bell Witch, and I think it's 4 books, but he's also written a lot of stuff on other related paranormal stuff, but mostly the Bell Witch. He's well known, but yeah, we'll have to put you in contact with him. I think you'd really love to have him on.
that would be great. I'm down
Yeah.
for anybody to come on. Honestly, I was shocked that I managed to book as many as I did this coming year. So just by reaching out. So
You'd be surprised, Michael. A lot of people like and that's the thing. A lot of people who figure, oh, they're out of reach. Yeah, they're not gonna. But a lot of them will. A lot of them will. A lot of them absolutely appreciate any kind of coverage for anything. Especially if they got something. If they got like a book or some sort of whatever coming out. Because a lot of them are authors and stuff like that. They always appreciate any coverage you can get and to pump out their stuff. So absolutely. And
great guys are coming on next Sunday. So thank you again
so
for
yeah, absolutely. And Alex, I actually, I kind of just a teeny bit talked to Keith Age.
Oh, how's he doing?
Um, he's doing better. For those who may not know, the rock and roll ghost hunter, who's from the Spook series and all sorts of stuff. He had a stroke about was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. Um, he's doing better. It's a slow process. He's still having trouble with wording. So when he talks, he's not fully kind of able to sort of, I guess, certain words and all that kind of. It's a long process, but doctors seem to think he will make a recovery. So I mean that's good news. So yeah, I told him to get his ass in gear, and I don't know if he's going to be staying away from the Jack Daniels, but but it's good. It's good. It's good to hear that he's doing better. So I mean that's the main thing. As long as he's doing
Yeah,
good,
exactly.
because he I think 15 years ago he had a major brain issue uh where he was oh god, I think he was down and out for god a better part of a year.
What do you have, an aneurysm?
I think it was some sort of aneurysm. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he was in the hospital for quite a long time.
Mm.
And he managed to recover. I remember he was so fucking thin, and I remember he was shaving his head, right? And I'm like, it doesn't even look like Keith, because I mean he's always got the long hair going on and everything else, but it's like wow. But he managed to make it back from that, so I'm sure he'll be able to do this as well. So but it's good to see, good to hear that he's doing better.
You
And
called him or he called you?
I just talked to him on Messenger. He's
Oh, messenger. Okay.
yeah. No, I didn't want to call. I didn't, I just figured maybe he just wanted to check because I noticed he's on Facebook quite a lot. So I figured, I'd reach out, see how he's doing, and
Yep.
and he actually responded, and which I was kind of surprised, but good to hear back from him. So that's cool.
so
That's cool.
I have a question for you guys. So, how,
Sorry?
so I was just saying, I got a question for you guys. How do you
Yeah.
guys think of electrical oddities and stuff like that, like with lights and stuff turning on and off by themselves? Have you guys ever experienced that, like anywhere on investigations?
Like any flickering lights, you mean?
Yeah.
Um, not personally. At least not that I can recall. I mean, I know I have one wonky light down in the basement here that keeps flickering all the time, but that's just because of the fucking thing's a
So,
piece of shit.
oh,
I
this light right here that I'm holding in my hand, it doesn't have a timer or anything whatsoever.
uh-huh.
It has to be manually turned on with a remote. And I'm blaming this like technical occurrence on one of my guests that came on because it's like, all right, Spirits, let's make something weird happen. Like, and ever since she said that, this light, I've had to like come in here and then we'll turn it off like by itself because it's turned off by itself like 3 or 4 times during the day before by itself.
I remember years ago, and I've kind of shared this a few times, but I remember years ago when I was working night shift, and I remember leaving work and going home early. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I remember coming home, and my wife, then girlfriend at the time, she was working nights as well, and she wasn't home. She was at work, and I was at home. My cat, we had a cat back then, whose name was Goblin, and Alex has met Goblin. Have you? Did you meet?
I have, yes.
Yeah, yeah, you met Goblin.
Yep.
Holy shit, that was a long time ago.
I know. We've known each other a long time, dude.
I know. Holy crap. And I remember, I was just surfing the net in the dark. I was just on the computer. Excuse me, just surfing away, mindlessly surfing. And then just off to my right was um the hallway to my front door, and my cat was on like an area rug in the hallway there, just sleeping. And all of a sudden, this burst of light, like it was like an implosion, like kind of effect. And I look over and I'm like, what the hell was that? And what made me think more about it was because the cat was already on all fours looking up where the implosion was coming from. He's like, okay, so I'm not crazy. The cat's responding to this too and freaked out. So I'm like, what the hell? What the hell was that? So I mean, I checked the light switch and it worked. I went downstairs, checked the fuse box, make sure there was nothing going on there. Everything was fine. I to this day could not explain what it was other than it being really weird,
Mhm.
you know. And I mean the fact that the cat responded, I'm not crazy. I mean the cat saw it too, sort of thing. So okay, what was it? Who knows? Was it in fact a vortex, a glitch in the matrix? Who knows? Whatever it was just strange.
It was. Yeah.
So yeah.
How I do it, like I said, it's like no timer, like because I didn't see like it usually has a timer switch. If there is a timer switch where you can set it like to that on the remote or either on the device itself. And I didn't see anything that looked remotely like a timer on it. So I was manually had to turn it off.
Yes, cats. Pretty much all animals, like cats and dogs, are very sensitive to the environment. And again, they've retained even through domestication. Uh, they're able to, their animal instincts that are a lot more sensitive to their environment, the surrounding environments, than we are. I mean, we kind of had those years ago, but have lost it from years of domestication. It's just societal sort of filters that have been instilled and installed or whatever that we follow, and we can't kind of break. Some of us can, but a lot of us can't. But yeah, it's crazy. Wrote some stories about animal spirits. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that have written about animal spirits, and yeah, but yeah, it's crazy. how animals can react to something, and they kind of, kind of leave you scratching your head, going, what's he looking at? What are they looking at? And they act all weird, and you're like, it kind of sometimes gets you freaked out because you're like, there's nothing there. What are you looking at? And they're like so adamant something's there. They won't take their eyes off it. It's like, okay, what the hell, you know? Have you, Michael? Have you had a pet?
Yes, I got a dog and a cat. My dog's name's Lucy, and my cat named Loki. Of course, I did a freak out of mischief, and he lives up to that name. But my dog, as you were saying, I highly believe that um, dogs can sense like the paranormal, or animals in general can. Because my grandmother's house down the road has some activity. There's usually like orbs of light. Sure, some of the orbs could be debunked as like um, dust and bugs and stuff, but the ones that possess their own life, when the windows and everything are kind of oiled up and covered up, is kind of interesting to me. But what I'm getting to is, well, there's this one area in my grandmother's house when I go down to check on it to make sure everything's okay. That my dog absolutely refuses to follow me into, and it's this hallway, and in that hallway, there 98% of the work that we got from the security cam is taking place. And she does not want to go into that room. I can call her back there with like one of the good things like the gut jerky and stuff like that in the hand. And she's like, fuck you, dude. I'm not going back there.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, crazy the way they react. It's just really insane. Um, I don't. You've Have you ever had a pet, Alex?
I had a dog when we lived in Manitoba. Yeah,
Yeah. Any
yeah, but
weirdness that you remember?
she was an outside dog, so
Oh yeah.
yeah,
There's
she was
nothing. There's
never
nothing.
not. Well, I mean, shit could have happened, but because she was outside, I don't know.
Ah, she's outside. Who cares?
She was funny though because when she stayed in the barn, sorry, in the garage, and when the coyotes came out and they started howling, she'd go right up to the door and
Mhm.
start barking her head off. As soon as one of
Yep.
us came into the garage, she got the courage to actually step outside the barn, or not the barn, the garage door,
Yeah.
and proceed further. Then when we started going back in, she peeled back because she was scared.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, coyotes. Just something about them when they're howling at night and crying. It's just so fucking eerie.
Well, we used to hear that all the time.
Yeah, it's just, you hear it. Well, you hear it. I hear it here quite often, but just, yeah, it's just so eerie. The cries
Yeah.
in the night.
Even though supposedly Tennessee doesn't have coyotes, but my mom and dad actually seen one a long time ago. I've actually seen a mountain lion 15 feet away once while hiking to the mountain. That was not a fun experience.
Yeah, because you guys have mountain lions in that your neck of the woods. Yeah. I mean, we don't have any here. We got bobcats, but they're more north
I
um,
tried to
here.
saw in chat like before, but YouTube only gives you so much like that you can type in the chat. So, so I was hiking one day. It was like maybe 2 or 3 miles out of the woods because I was going out to gather lumber and stuff for my woodworking that I do. And I was going out to gather lumber, came across this little train, and my dog was with me at the time, and she just stopped following me at the moment.
Hmm.
And I heard the thud, and it sounded like something jumped out of a tree and landed 15 feet away from me. And then I looked, here comes a big ass mountain lion, like about maybe it looked like it weighed at least 150 pounds. It was big. And then I went out some. Then it sounded like maybe like some turkey or deer. or something were on the other side of the hill, and it took off after that instead of coming after me. And while it was doing that, the whole time it was screaming like a woman in agony. I was just like, I'm gonna back out of here right now.
Yeah, animals can be freaky.
Oh yeah.
They can be really freaky. Like I said, I mean, I remember, my encounter years ago, with whatever the fuck that was. I don't know. It just, you know, to this day, I don't know what the hell that was. It just, it was able to do something that, a normal animal wasn't able to do. And it's just like, yeah, kind of looked like Alex a little bit.
Hmm.
No, it was pretty freaky. That's what I mean. It's like, do we really know what some of these animals are really capable of? I don't know. We only see certain things, but I mean, when they're pitted in certain situations, are they able to do some like kind of crazy stuff that we just don't understand? I mean, yeah, there are people who are experts in animal behavior, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
It is.
It's really weird. They're extraordinary creatures, a lot of these animals, and I mean, let's face it, they're still in survival mode. We're most of the time we don't have to worry about that because you know our survival is kind of different than what an animal has to go through because like each day is like a constant struggle. I mean, sure, there's certain people that have constant struggles, but yeah, when you're kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, I mean, especially like in the winter,
Mhm.
at least we have kind of some sort of shelter, but a lot of them don't have, shelter. So, I mean, I, I think they can do things that we're, I don't know, unaware of. I don't know.
Dudes, man, I'm falling asleep here.
Yeah,
I'm fucking dying.
I'm dying. Help me. I'm dying. I'm melting.
Unless I got one of these going.
Fuck, I've got nothing here. I've got nothing here. I got nothing. See? Nothing. Like nothing. Boring. Boring. Boring.
Well, that
Oh,
part is a clap. So
what? Hold on. What the hell? This is called feeding the ducks.
Feeding the ducks.
I have no idea what this. This this is like what you get with free StreamYard. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is night driving. Does this sound like night driving?
Nope.
This sounds like I'm gonna put Alex in a lullaby. Put him to yeah, I just yeah, exactly. Crickets. Well, this is from Italy. This is Italian.
Whoa. Yeah, it sounds
Fuck.
Italian.
Yeah, doesn't it, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to that funky guitar and the synthesizers. That's Italian. There we go. All right, guys.
All
I
right.
think that's about it. Yeah, I figured I'd come in here and just shoot the shit for a little bit and kind of awaken the
Channel.
channel. You know what? Hey, look at V's on it, man. V's on it. V's on
That's
it.
it.
It was Goblin. Actually, hold on. It's not Goblin. This is actually Goblin. This is a multitude of things. There's all sorts of things, but it is Goblin. But it's a multitude of stuff. But V's on it, man. You know what? I like Claudio Simonetti, and I met him and actually
Oh,
and
you
actually,
mispronounced. That's heresy.
huh?
If I mispronounce his last name, that's heresy.
What Simonetti?
Yeah.
What? What is it?
Simonetti.
Oh, whatever. Fuck. He's been on our show too. Do you remember him?
Yeah. And he'd probably give you shit for mispronouncing his name.
That's fine. I think he's a hack job now, to be honest. I just don't like the way things had gone on with Goblin, and I really just think what he's doing with it now is just give it up. Give it up. Sorry, just I like Claudio. Claudio's classic Goblin is great, is amazing. But it's a shame that Tenebrae was really good. One of his best, indeed. Um, Look at V. We could talk for hours about Goblin. Jesus Murphy.
Yeah, you guys can keep talking.
I've had, I remember seeing Demonia, and it was supposed to be Goblin, but they had broken up, and this was when Dario Argento was directing. Oh God, I can't even think of the movie right now. Anyways, they had a blow up during the soundtrack, and it's like and of course they're supposed to they had some commitments, and they're supposed to show up in New York, and unfortunately didn't. But they did show up. Claudio showed up with his new band called Demonia at the time. Dario's got some new stuff coming out. He's producing some stuff as well, so that'll be pretty cool to see that. He's kind of lost it over the years, but I still enjoy his stuff no matter what. He's not what he used to be, but still, I do enjoy his stuff. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys.
Yep.
I think that's it. Michael, thanks for popping in, and of course we're gonna be on your channel.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes,
On the 30th.
On the 30th should be fun. Should be fun. And our new season starts September 13th.
Yeah.
With Michelle Drossier and Wayne Mallows.
Nice.
And another kind of announcement coming, but not too much on that right now. You'll be hearing something later. Guys, take care. Be well. Right. Thanks for popping in. It was just, short. Whatever.
Short and sweet.
Guys, take care. Enjoy.
Good night. Take care, guys.
Bye.